Oh no, sorry, I won my last one after losing 2, so split that series with the Mariners, and now play the Rays. I think I'm 2 up on them, 2.5. Severino, I need 2.61. Can't go wrong there. Exchange. Oh, Voigt's back, that's good. Forgot about that. So I can make it a day off. I killed last year. Switch them. That's what we're on.
Friday Night Baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of 3 between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Ryan Yarbrough gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Dan D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The next 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. This is taken for a called 3rd strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, man, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Liner in there for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A line shot to third base. Yeah, they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The designated hitter,
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. As a look, now the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Hard hit towards center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to Luis Severino will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's got a batting average of over.
Inside, behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think he's likely to be successful.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Duffy stands at first with 1 out. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. Be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit. This guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
So he got him swinging. Avisail Garcia becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. Boy, a lot of pop.
Out at the check now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. In there at the knees, strike 1. Choi, originally from South Korea. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rank.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, digging in, Luke Voigt. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, he was sitting on that curveball, but he missed it. It's strike one. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air out to left. Pham has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Batting seven, the second baseman, Gleyber.
First offering on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Torres is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Of course,
So striding forward now, Austin Meadows. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Wendell, a native of the state of Delaware, is certainly hoping to be honored as an all-star this year, but he's sort of on the fringe, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Grounded to first. Choi is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Romine. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. One out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as he gets a put out at first, and there are 2 away now. In the box now, Aaron hits. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. First pitch on its way.
For the Reds, the
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
In there, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
3-2, full count. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Michael Perez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Rays go. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Aaron late that time for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Drilled right back up the middle. Wendell ranging up the middle, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Sanchez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, and that ends the inning. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's the first out. 1 out here on the Tampa Bay 4th. And up next will be Willie Adames. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category.
Well, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 3-1. Adames stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The batter.
Now the pitch.
And this thing bounces over the wall. I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
In now, Austin Meadows. Fly ball heading for the alley. After it is Hicks. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0.
Now ready. The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gil, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Count even now at 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
3-2 now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Meadows is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
The left fielder, number 29.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Torres at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And so go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Severino hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to...
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. The tag, and he is out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Torres on third with 2 out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Chad Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
The catcher, number 43.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
To first. Boyd has it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next will be Willie Adames. In there, a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. So take a look at ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into it.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. You start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
He's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Hot shot on the ground is short. To second for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. Still 8-2. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. In there, 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joey Wendell. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Taken in by Gregorius. And that's the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Next for Tampa Bay.
First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Duffy stands at second with 2 gone. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now battle.
Coming to the plate
43.
now, Michael Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Strike taken up in the zone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now, Rusty Road, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play, as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
The third baseman.
So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's safe.
Hey, Dero, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just facing a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Adam Ottavino comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Adam Ottavino.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Stepping in, Willie Adames. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Backhanded. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another chance? Ji-Man Choi. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Choi at second with 2 down. A Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. 0-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. As smoked, but right into the ship. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. Judge ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Never say never in this game, folks. Now it's late and the clock is ticking. But that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. Now we'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Emilio Pagan will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Adames has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
He's set, and the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. On the ground to the right side. Wendell scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So stepping in, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And 1 the count. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Line towards center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, the second baseman.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joe Wendell. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Yep, that ball went out.
A ball to no strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Wendell, base runner at first with 1 out. A strike, and it's 2-1. He's running. Pops this one up. Gregorius into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29.
First delivery to him on the way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. And he popped him up. Ottavino shading to his right. And that ends the inning. In now, Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Torres. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Torres.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. A bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in. First will be in time,